Open it up, I'm coming through. Here we go. Cop that. Holy. Waving. If it gets too sunny, you can chuck her hat on your head and away you go. It's a bit windier on this side. Yeah, here we go. This is how you get a jet ski out. Let's go, rip it up. Alright, so we've just checked out of Orange Resort. Today we've got a full guided tour by a driver. The bloke that picked us up from the airport actually, so we've rang him back up when he's come picked us up. We've got him for the day. We're down the bottom, about a half an hour drive, 40-minute drive down the coast. We're now on the sort of eastern side to a place called SAO Beach. We don't really know where we're going. We've just walked into like a resort type place or a restaurant type setup, and you pay to get in. And we're just walking down and we're going to check out the beach. The driver's gone for a sleep under the tree, he reckons. So we're going to cruise down here. Have a look around. Kids maybe have a swim. As predicted on this side, it's calm on our side and the other side because of the winds, and this side's surfy. But yeah, nice beach. Water's nice, so we'll go and check it out, eh? Look at this, coconut trees under a little restaurant. Beautiful. This is nice. Lovely.
Please continue to hold. Your call is important to us.
She's selling fruit.
On her head.
Yep. Selling fruit. There's a man selling ice cream here. Have to come back and get an ice cream from him a bit later. What do you reckon? There, look, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah, ice cream on the scooter. We'll be back. We'll come back.
What's that?
That's a big Pikachu, giant Pikachu. Hey?
For what?
You tow it behind the boat and tube. G'day. You going, mate? Typical Asian style, middle of nowhere. Come through a big resort and then just smack bang. It's a Highlands coffee shop right there. I don't even think there's a road to it. We couldn't find one, but anyway, you got a big pole on the beach there with the sign. We're going in for coconut coffee. Yep. Probably get a foot massage up here as well and a haircut. What do you got, big fella?
I just found these two squid lures that have some barnacles on them.
Yep. So where'd you find them, mate?
Just in that little area where all the water came up and then just washed out all of that.
That's cool. Show me them. Can you show the camera? The first one you found. Show me the first one. All right, that's an older one, isn't it? Squid lure. That's pretty cool. And then this is the deadly one. I reckon we're going to bring these home, bro. What do you reckon? Little souvenirs?
You'll see them better when I wash them.
Alrighty. See you, bro. Bye.
strawberry, one chocolate. Thank you.
Just walking up SAO Beach now. As you can see, it's a bit windier on this side. Yeah, here we go. This is how you get a jet ski out. Let's go. Rip it up. Send, 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 send. Push, 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 push. Go, push, push, push. There you go. That's how you get it done. All right, as I was saying, this is the other side of the island from where we're staying. So Long Beach is on, say, the western side. This is the eastern side. The wind blows into these bays here, so it's a bit windier, but the water's clear and the beaches are nicer. So yeah, it's windy today, but it's nice. Like, there's a little sandbar out there you can see, and the water's protected on the inside. And there's a bit on here, like the beach is longer. There's a fair bit going on. People sitting here. It's got a bit more of I suppose, island vibe on this side. Not as crowded. And maybe that's because there's, the beach is longer and they're sort of spread out a bit more. Filming on the swing. We'll keep going up here. And then the next beach we're going to is just straight over the other side of behind me. It's called KEM Beach. So I'd say it's much the same. Here it comes, back up, he's out of here. The tow truck has finished for the day. He's packed up shop, the man. So yeah, I actually like this side. It's pretty cool. A bit more space to sort of cruise around. Yep, still gonna have a swim here. Sounds good to us. There's a little bar up there we can sit at. Happy days. Get some pineapples from Grandma over there. Yo. Grab some pineapples there. And away we go.
Looks like you're eating this chocolate ice.
All right. Steels wants to have a swim, so we'll let him have a frolic here and report back. But yeah, lovely. Beautiful fresh, hello, beautiful fresh pineapples, mangoes, dragon fruit, all packaged up.
You want some fruit, I see.
Sensational. Little bar, we might park up here over
You can stay down there.
a beer.
I'm just going to sit up here, we can watch you.
All right, we just got Lou here. Just got like a mobile massage lady from the beach. She's come up to the table to get a little foot massage. Hey? Here we go. Oh, good. Another chair. Need a couple of chairs. Bang, about $12 for half an hour. Right, if it gets too sunny, you can chuck her hat on your head and away you go. Boom, while you're having a beer. And the view. How good's that? Yo.
Look at all the fish. What? Where?
What you got, Stills? Show me.
Wow.
Oh, cool. Starfish. Beautiful beach here. Yep.
It feels so weird.
Just come down to KEM Beach, which is next door to SAO, further south. And it's quite flash actually. You come in through a big like gated area, which is like a big, I suppose, like fortress type looking thing. Pretty fancy place. Lots of big buildings. Same architecture as like Sunset Town. Big apartments up there. The demographics a bit ritzier, I suppose. There's a bit more happening, as in like people in the restaurants and bars, bit of life. Loving these coconut trees here. Like they've got lots of coconut trees with the sand. It's amazing. And look at the staff over there. They're just ready to rock and roll at a drop of a hat. forget what that bar's called. Let's have a look. Herring bar. At the herring bar, they're all there ready to go. So yeah, beautiful little beach. A few bars over there. Looks like some waterside dining or restaurants, but this is amazing. Sensational. Coconut trees. Herring bar. Make your way down here. Now, this morning, sorry, picking up my thongs. What's been happening is in the morning, it's been quite windy here, like pretty gusty, like fairly gusty. And then by lunch, it drops away. So now the weather's dropped right out and it's looking like a bit of a peach here at the moment. But I'm pretty sure if we were 3 hours ago, it was white cappy, but at the minute, it's stunning. So, and there's lots of accommodation on the water. Plenty of people down the beach there. Again, a longer beach. Pretty amazing. Lifeguard on duty there. Swim between the flags. But the best part so far is that the coconut trees, they go back about 50 meters. And so there's all this shade you can park up and set the kids up in and, you know, put your gear down and then go for a swim. Shallow beach here.
Where are we going to pull up?
I don't know, go for a bit of a walk.
One spot.
Yeah. Beautiful, like white sand. They're just doing a temperature check of the water. It's actually, the water's been pretty cool. So the kids haven't really been in the water all that much. I mean, it's not too bad, but with that breeze on you, it's going to be cold when you get out. Hippie.
It's not a picking.
Okay, we're coming in live from KEM BEACH. OC, KEM BEACH. What do you reckon?
Pretty good, very busy.
KEM BEACH very busy, yes, very busy. Here comes our waiter. He's got our money for us, look.
Hello.
Hey, say hello.
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 Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's our change?
yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
Yep, thank you. Okay, so back from we're at KEM BEACH, live from KEM BEACH. So we just went to SAO BEACH, which we thought was really nice. Bit underdeveloped there, like there's a lot of things going on there, but it's still a lot of construction going on, would you say?
Yeah.
It was a nice beach. Bit of rubbish around,
Yeah.
you know, a little bit of rubbish problem. Yep. And then we've made our way to KEM BEACH. KEM BEACH is very much an upper class beach. Like you've got better resorts. The roads are immaculate. I think it's managed by accom, so it's going to be run pretty good. What's your thoughts on this area?
It's, in my opinion, it's definitely better than the SAO Beach.
Yeah.
So far. The waves aren't coming in as hard as they were on SAO Beach.
Yeah. It's a bit more of a bay too. So like there's a headland just over here. Gives a bit of protection from that wind. But as I said, in the afternoons, the winds have been dropping right off to really lovely. So I expected that. But more people here. This whole coastline is just all coconut trees with plenty of shade. Great for family, kids. The sand's amazing. There's no rubbish. And there's pretty much probably 300 or 400 meters worth of restaurants and bars along here. So we've just got these little bean bags here. I think we paid 100,000, which is $6 Australian for each one. So you sort of rent them, I suppose, and then you can sit here. And then we just bought a couple of cocktails and a Pepsi Max or two. So KEM BEACH by far is a nicer beach. Bit of a view from what we're looking at now. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to go back to the star system and the sandcastles. the water clarity, I'm gonna give it, I'll give it like a 7 out of 10 starfish. And sandcastles for the beach, I'd give it an 8. It's pretty good. You got a good distance, plenty of room down here. Kids making sandcastles everywhere. You can lie around, play, sunbake, whatever. So that's my rating. What's yours, bub?
Mine would be the same for the first one.
Yep.
And then for like the actual beach kind of thing, I would probably give it like a 8.5 to a 9 sandcastles out of
You
10.
had to beat me, didn't you? You had to beat me, didn't you? All right.
Yeah.
So no, really, really nice. So this area is quite developed, and I feel like it's nearly finished. Like everything's set up, and I feel like the rest of Phu Quoc is going to emulate this. This is what it's going to look like. They're not there yet. I said, I don't know. I feel like they're 10 years off it, but everything's set up to be the same. They've got the infrastructure there, and everything's around to be like this, but it's not there yet. But it's all in development. So if it's like this, watch out. Phu Quoc's going to be amazing overseas holiday destination. It already is, but it's going to be better. But I'm so glad we come down here. It's not what I expected. And watch out, because the rest of Phu Quoc's going to be like this. So you got your starfish rating, you got your sandcastle rating. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Yep.
Mocktails coming in hot. So we have just arrived at our last accommodation at Phu Quoc. A little bit of luxury. Thanks, Lou, for a couple of nights. This is the Crown Plaza up towards near Vin Wonders, I suppose, the northern end of the island. It's beautiful. Bit fancy. We look like a bunch of homeless people.
Hey,
They've just,
Mr. Huddleton.
yeah, they've just turned up and checking into accommodation. So, all right, we'll get our key and we'll give you a tour a bit later on.
But not really servicing, not alcohol.
20% off. Hey,
20%
what
off
room are we on?
restaurant.
Level.
6.
Here she goes. Let's follow the travel agent.
Mom, which one?
661. We're a long way away.
Well, did you check it's not around this way? Might be around.
We need to run before we get to the
So the Crown is at the very, I suppose, southern end. Well, there's Grand World and that over there if you look in the distance. Try and zoom in. That's Vin Wonders and Grand World and all that over there. So we're at the very southern end of it. You can see it's like a bit of rainforest and bush down here. So they're obviously going to develop into that, I suppose. But yeah, we're right at the bottom. And we're just finding our way to our room. But first impressions is holy majoli. This place is nice. A bit flash for us little bushwhackers, but you know, we have been you know, in some cheap accommodation, which we love to do, and then Lou's done this. So here we go, a little walkthrough. Let's see how this goes. Oh my Lanta, holy dooly. Open it up, open it up. I'm coming through. Here we go. Cop that. Holy. All right, this is our view from our room. Well done, Lulu. She's done it again. She's done it again.
Remember, don't lean on these windows. Oh, right.
Oh my god, he's getting your best ones. Oh, yeah, you can take your own photos now, hey?
Do you want me to change it to video for you?
No. Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome, my boy. All right, good morning, everybody. We just had the most remarkable breakfast, I've ever seen. Fantastic food. Everything you can imagine, fruit, eggs, bacon, big pastry section, Asian section.
Kind of fruit.
Yep, the fruit, what are they called? Do you remember?
Durian.
Durian, yeah. So Stirls is all over it. So Mum and Dad are just getting changed up in the room, and Stirls and I just walked down and have a look at the beach for the first time in daytime. But a little,
Still naked and red.
they're probably still, yes, they probably still are. What we're going to talk about this morning is the value of this place. We are up at the Crown Hotel, right up near Vin Wonders, and it's at the very southern end of that section, so there's nothing really near us, but we're still only 5 minutes from Grand World and Vin Wonders. It's a massive resort. We're staying way back up there. Now, Lou books nearly everything through Agoda. She loves it. She does all this sort of stuff for the overseas travel. So Agoda is her go-to for accommodation. And to be honest, I don't think she booked this that early, so you can get a better deal. But this was where we're staying with that room we got, $300 a night. That includes the amazing breakfast and all this in front of us here. It is sensational. There's a kid here playing archery there. We've got the grassy front. There's cornhole there. There looks like a bit of mini golf over there. There's a real fancy restaurant. We had a look at that yesterday. It was, I don't know, it was pretty dear and fine dining. So not really good for kids. But yeah, what a spot. And I'm not really an accommodation person. Like, to me, it's a bed to sleep in for all the activities you do. But today we're going to go down and do the cable car down to Tom Island and do the water park down there. But because we've got such amazing accommodation here, we're like, nah, we're staying here today. Why waste it? Because we've got one more day here, which is today. We stay one more night, and then we are off to Ho Chi Minh for a night stopover, and then on to Bali for 4 days. So we're going to make the most of this accommodation and the pools and all the facilities. So here we are. All right, we've just stepped outside the resort. It's back there. I'm just going for a little walk down the beach here. Now there's music pumping down there, like a big party doof going on. So there must be some kind of fancy young people resort down there. But anyway, have a look at these coconut trees here. They're all the same height. They're all the same distance back up here, down towards the water. And then you got the beach down here, which if you remember from SAO Beach and KEM Beach, they had the same coconut trees planted. So these must be all planted for tourism. And I reckon they're gonna copy and paste like KEM Beach atmosphere and probably put all like hotels and restaurants along here and have that same vibe. And if they do that, it still feels like a long way off before that happens. But if they do that, it's gonna be sensational. But the feel is it's gonna be years away, depending on how fast they move. But yeah, really cool to see. You can see it from our hotel. Our hotel room's back up there, and you look down the beach, you just see all these coconut trees, and it's all man-made. And I feel like some of the sand, like back there at the resort, is definitely shipped in from somewhere. It's, you know, white and fluffy. They bring it in and clean it every day, because here's a little bit, it's different color and different texture. But yeah, still a long way to go, but very interesting.
Pay for it? Oh yeah, I'll pay later. Do you do afterpay? Can I pay later? No. I don't have any money.
You say cash up front. You say cash up front.
Cash up front.
Give him a tip. Tip for you. Hello.